Hello Virgo, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Virgo for the week of April 18th. Now Virgo, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, Virgo, I do not offer personal readings. So if you get a message from someone, that's not me, they're trying to scam you. Please do not get scams. I also do content on my Instagram, so if you're on that platform, definitely give me a follow there. Let's see what we have here for you. Now, less than 50% of the people who watch my content are actually subscribed, and so if you do regularly watch my content, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow. Same with hitting the like. And if you do subscribe, you'll get weekly, monthly, and bonus content from me. All right, so let me make sure everything is in view here. I'll go ahead and put this right here, and then we'll also take 3 Kipper cards to clarify as we go along. Virgo. I like the energy this week, I have to say, for the collective. And you know, for you, some of you may be engaged in a move. I see a move coming in for some of you. You may actually be in the middle of that right now as well. I will say that if you are somebody who's moving, it could mean that you could be doing this for work. You might be moving to take a job somewhere else, but I do see that this move will bring about some type of stability in your life as well. I think some of you are making an extremely mature decision around either a move or around following a passion or a hobby or an interest. Some of you are making some type of you're doing, it's a you move. You're making a you move right now, Virgo, and I really like that for you. So let's go ahead and dive into this a little bit more here. So in your overall energies, you have this Knight of Wands, which is really sticking out to me here. The Knight of Wands is the biggest card you would find if you're looking to change zip code, relocate, move to a new location. And this may even be like with some type of distance as well. This might be like not necessarily the the road or the street, down the street. You might be moving to a new town, a new city, a new state, maybe even a new country when you get the Knight of Wands. But if a move is not on the table for you, this Knight of Wands is saying that you have so many passions and hobbies and interests that it may be wise for you to go in a direction, go in one of those directions. This talks about direction, right? The Knight of Wands talks about moving in a direction, just generally in your life, whether that's literally moving zip code or like literally just you're moving, you're getting a new, you're moving towards the direction of your hobbies, your talents, and your interests. It is a card of being a maverick. It is a card of someone who has so many talents, so many, who's good at doing so many different things that they can, that's really an asset for the Knight of Wands. Their many talents are an asset for them. So you could be having those qualities about you at this time. Now, in the past, you do have this King of Swords and the Chariot. So the King of Swords is somebody who is really potentially a subject matter expert. This could be your boss. This could also refer to your leadership in life or at work. Like I said, there is you do have this combination with the King of Swords and the Emperor of maybe stepping into a leadership role. And you know, for some of you, you may be taking a new job where you are maybe given more responsibilities. But you know, some of you are experts in something as well here with this King of Swords and this Knight of Wands. Now you have this Chariot as well, which is another travel card. And I do think if some of you are moving, you're maybe like getting a U-Haul and or putting everything in your vehicle and moving or something like that, because the Chariot can talk about vehicles, so can the Knight of Wands, but there is movement here, okay? Now the Chariot, if you're not moving, because not everybody's gonna be moving right now, but if you are not moving, the Chariot talks about like your self-discipline and your ability to be a self-disciplined person leading you to some type of successful outcome or victory. Talks about maybe overcoming an obstacle as well in your life that may have been holding you back previously but is no longer holding you back. So a very, very good card and a very, very good overall energy here so far. In the future, you have the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles. Big energy surrounding work for you, work, career, finance for you Virgos right now. The Emperor is an incredibly good omen to find in a work situation because this person does have the energy of success. They also have big boss energy about them. Okay, so you have this energy of leadership here with the King of Swords, the Emperor, and the Three of Pentacles referring to your teammates, your team environment, your work situation with the Three of Pentacles. And so it's a very good card, but Emperor can also represent stability. It can refer to the father, refer to you being authority figure or taking authority over your life, taking ownership over your life. As you have this Three of Pentacles situation here, that can bring about some type of reward and victory for you. And so, the Three of Pentacles, you can see this person here is holding up their pentacle. They're proud of the work that they've done. You can see their other projects here hanging up on the ceiling, but they're showing off their work. And in other interpretations of the card, people are like cheering them on or maybe even critiquing their work or giving them feedback. And so it talks about people working together towards an outcome. And like I said, this can also refer to colleagues in your work environment, but it's a very good card. The other thing here is, you see the mallet on their belt, the anvil in the background. This card can speak to craftsmanship or artistry or having a unique talent, which I actually think you do have here with the Knight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, as well as this King of Swords being a subject matter expert. So on the end caps here, as well as the card in the middle, you have these energies of skill, expertise, talent, craftsmanship. Okay, and so I think that's very important for some of you. I would not be surprised to see the Eight of Pentacles at this time. So let's go ahead and move up the pyramid. Queen of Wands, more talent. You have the Ace of Swords. You have the Four of Cups. Ten of Wands. So we have a ton of Wands energy here so far, actually forming a triangle, which is interesting. And the point of focus for you right now is this Knight of Wands energy here, okay? Knight of Wands, this is about your ability to be a Swiss Army knife in your work, in your career situation. The Wands refers to work, it refers to the career, it refers to enterprise, business, situations like that. And, taking a look here, I mean, the Queen of Wands in the past is somebody who is, capable of attracting anything they want into their life. And, they are uniquely the Queen of Wands. Okay, this is a card of authenticity, not trying to be somebody else. What I see here is for some of you, you've recognized that you can do, like, the word that's coming in is like a skill, or you can do something in a way that other people can't do. And I get the sense that you've embraced that. And this has been extremely helpful for you in your life and in your career. Specifically, I'm getting a ton of career energy here for you. And I think some of you are about to have some type of, what is the word? It's almost like climbing a ladder, but that's not really like the word I'm looking for. It's like you're about to have some type of, you're about to move up a level in your career situation, moving up the level. Yeah, I guess it is moving up the ladder. I guess that is what I'm trying to, leveling up, I guess, in your career situation is kind of the term that I'm feeling for you. The Ace of Swords brings about a new beginning, and this can talk about this can refer to your ability to communicate clearly, not being somebody who minces words, but being a clear, direct communicator. The Ace of Swords also represents a breakthrough. If you are in a move, as this is around the Chariot and the Knight of Wands, if you are doing a move, this is going to bring clarity into your life. This is going to feel like a breath of fresh air for those of you who are moving. And, what I do see here is burdens being removed for you in the future. And I also think that perhaps any sort of level of stagnancy here with this Four of Cups is going away. Now this person here, the Four of Cups does say, be careful that you do not miss out on opportunities at this time, because there could be something very good on the way here for you. Let's go ahead and take these 3 Kipper cards. Okay, so you have Lovers, Great Fortune, and Bad Health. All right, so what I see here for you is this bad health situation is referring to these four of Cups, 10 of Wands situation. I get this energy of you, for many of you, like moving to this new location, or maybe even moving to this new job, making this directional change is much needed, because when I look at this bad health card, I don't mean like physical ailments or anything like that, or like maybe even, I don't even really mean illness in this case. It's more about like environmental health, where like whatever environment you are in just wasn't working for you. You have the best card to find in the Kipper. Haven't seen this card come in often recently, with Great Fortune, okay, which can bring a big change, a powerful change in your luck situation, in your luck, in your fortunes, in your career life. Amazing card to find. And then you have this Lover's energy here as well. I wasn't really getting a whole lot of love energy, and I'm really not. It's just more about like, I think you're going to feel some love from the universe as you move into this, as you make this change of directions that I've been talking about, whether it's a physical move to a new location or a new job, or you like following your passions and your talents and your hobbies. There's like love coming in that area. Let's move up the pyramid here. You have the Fool, you have the Two of Swords, and you have the Hierophant. Yeah, structure, tradition, the Emperor and the Hierophant, 4 into 5 in a line here. That's significant for you. I think some of you, this change that's showing up is not all, for some of you, this is not about moving zip codes. For some of you, this is about moving, either you're taking a new job within your organization, particularly if you work for a large organization, you may be staying there but moving up in that organization, but some of you could actually be moving to a new organization as well, which can refer to, the Hierophant can refer to large groups, large organizations, your workplace, especially in this case, I think is what's going on here. Can refer to higher knowledge as well. I think some of you have mastered some type of knowledge or skill here, as I've been picking that up in this reading. You knew it was time for this new journey here with the Fool. The Fool's a powerful card, and this has happened for you. You've gotten in your chariot, and you've moved towards this new outcome with this Fool energy here. So very good card. Two of Swords, there is this message here around not missing out on something. You can see the blindfold here. Do not miss out on something here. But I think some of you recognizing this new opportunity to move to a new job, move to a new location, make a change in direction, and you're doing it. Okay, you're actually going for it. Let's see what else we have. You have the Magician. Love this energy for you. And the King of Cups. King of Cups. So 0 into 1, 4 into 5, things progressing, things moving along for you here at this moment. The Fool energy, expands on the Magician. The Magician realizes that they have everything that they need to manifest their perfect outcome, their perfect life, their perfect situation. It is a card of taking action. It is a card of Mercury. Now, Mercury is the planet of communication, and you have that with the King of Wands. And remember, it doesn't matter what gender you are. You can take on any of these cards. I don't attach gender to my readings here. And so communication with Mercury Magician, and then King of Cups, you're communicating in a compassionate way. Okay, particularly if you're moving into leadership, I think it's going to be important for you that you communicate with compassion in some ways, and I think some of you are understanding that, and I think some of you are figuring out the right way to communicate something. At the top of the pyramid, you have the Hanging Man. Something's got to give when you get the Hanging Man. You got to give something up to get something else. It's an energy of letting go. And it's an energy of you no longer being in limbo. This is the energy for you. You're no longer in limbo. You've taken the step. You've taken the action here with the Chariot, the Fool, the Magician coming towards the back half of this reading, which for me, I look at the past. And the result is that you are no longer holding on to the past. You're no longer in limbo. You now are moving in this new direction. You've made this new direction. You've cut the cable. You've started free falling. And you didn't know exactly what the outcome would be, but you knew you would go somewhere. And I think this is going to serve you very well here in the future. You have this Empress. Yeah, look, Emperor, Empress, power couple, but it's also just energies of abundance. The Empress is a card associated with Venus. Again, you may be communicating with love, communicating with compassion, but I also, there's a big energy around resources being available to you here in this new direction. So this is a very good reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. Take care. I'll see you in the next reading.